that level support will be 12,735, 12,765. Earlier shows we have shared that 12,815, 12,830 is a strong support zone, and this was the buy which was triggered on 24th also. And we have shared yesterday the aggressive traders can buy it open. They can look for breakout of 12,960, 12,980 on days closing basis and continue with their multi-day long positions. And we have shared for option traders was that 3rd December expiry option of 13,100 should be bought, which was trading at 60 rupees 35 paise, and it can be carried till expiry. What did we see? We saw that Nifty made a low of 12,790. So again, the buy of 12,815, 12,830 was triggered, and we saw that Nifty made a high of 13,080 on spot, and which showed that since it closed at 12,987, so our zone of 12,960, 12,980 was breached, and bills would have carried their long positions. Now look at 13,100 call option. It opened at somewhere around 55 odd rupees and made a low of 40 odd rupees, and again made a high of 78 rupees. Straight away 20 rupees profit we saw in 13,100 call option also yesterday. So it was a fantabulous trade setup. For Bank Nifty, if you look at what we discussed was that 12,515, 12,960 breakout is very important for bulls to carry their long positions. 12,880, 880, 29,060 is a strong support zone, buying opportunity, and we said that aggressive traders can buy at open and look for breakout of the resistance zone, and keep a stop loss at 2880, 29,060. 3rd December expiry option of 29,700 can be bought, which was costing at 385, and it can be carried till expiry. What did we see? Bank Nifty made a low of 28,923, exactly our support zone of 2880, 29,060 buy zone. So so the traders got an opportunity to invest into it and buy into it. Bank Nifty spot made the exact high of 29,623 and closed at a zone of 29,529. So it closed in our congestion zone of what, 29,515, 29,620. Exactly, see how our levels work. If you look at the option, then the option which we discussed was 29,700. It opened at somewhere around 300 odd rupees, made a low of 250 rupees, closed at 428 rupees. So a decent 100 rupees plus profit in call option also you got. So this was what we had discussed yesterday morning. Dow futures, third day consecutive day there is pressures. S&P future, third consecutive day there is pressure, and Nasdaq second consecutive day there is pressure. However, SGX Nifty is actually bucking the trend of the global markets, and you are seeing that SGX Nifty is flattish, it's trading flattish. However, it might face resistance at higher levels today when it opens. If you look at Nifty spot, we keep discussing the moving averages. So Nifty spot took us exact support from 10-day exponential moving average. Bank Nifty spot also took a support from 10-day exponential moving average, and these were the support levels which we had discussed yesterday for Nifty and Bank Nifty both, and you saw that buying opportunity came at 28,880, 29,016 Bank Nifty, and 12,815, 12,830 in Nifty also. So this is how we analyze the trade setup, and it is beneficial for all our viewers. If you look at the participant-wise market activity, 2,027 crore of buy, which had happened. DIA sold 3,400 crore rupees, so 1,373 crore outflow was there. But if you look at the derivatives data, very interesting data. FII sold 117 crore of index futures, but look at their short covering. They covered some 32,000 contracts in shorts, however 10,000 contracts in long. It showed that they have done some sort of short covering at lower levels. FI index option 2,333 crore of buy. Look at the short covering, 2,72,000 contracts in long put and short call. They covered more than the long positions. So it shows that FIIs are bullish. They are covering their short positions in index futures and options at the lower levels. If you look at stock futures, second consecutive day there was a buy, 2537 crore of buy. Look at the short covering. 21,136 contracts were covered, short contracts were covered. It showed that the support levels might work really well. So if you look at stock option, 474 crore of buy was there. Some around 31,000 contracts were covered on short side for FI stock options also. Now look at Nifty Vitals. Just look at next month basis. It increased by some 14 odd percent. Look at the put option writing. If you look at the third December expiry or the next weekly expiries and near next far monthly expiries, then look at the put option. 1 crore 63 lakh 27,000 contracts were added. TCR went up by 1.48, came to 1.48, right? And look at the India VIX, it decreased by 13 odd percent. It showed that bulls sense the support at the lower levels at around 10,800 12,800 odd levels in Nifty, and 28,880 29,960 levels in Bank Nifty, and they bought. Now look at the IVs are still at the lower levels, so call buying, it might push call buying at for higher strikes. If you look at Nifty option chain, then look at the levels. We discussed that 12,900 and 950 is a strong resistance yesterday. It breached, so it became a good support. 12,800 and 850 is a good support. What is visible is 13,200, 13,250 on charts. It is very visible. It is very much visible. If you look at 12,900 and 950, look at 18 lakh contracts in put for 3rd December expiry against 14 lakh contracts in call. So obviously it has become a support now, buy on dips kind of a thing. If you look at the trade setup, as we discussed in 25th November show, spot of 13,200, 13,230 is very much visible. Monthly expiry, due to monthly expiry, 2 days we saw a lot of volatility. As we discussed on 26th November, yesterday morning only, the 12,960, 12,980 breakout will be decisive for bulls, and bulls did it. So stay long, bulls should stay long, keeping stop loss at 12,790, 12,815. If there is some volatility, looking at the global markets, as we mentioned on 25th and 26th of November, that 12,815, 12,830 is the buy zone. We again got the opportunity yesterday to buy that. If those who bought must carry their longs, and they should look for a target of 13,220, 13,230. Obviously there will be some volatility, but these numbers are very much visible on the charts. For intraday multi-day option view, must carry 13,100 call option, which was bought yesterday. You are already making decent profit in it. Another option you can buy at 13,200 strike, which is trading at 46.90 rupees at 3:30 p.m. yesterday. You should hold it till 3rd of December expiry on Nifty hitting spot of 13,200, 13,230. So you will be profitable in that call option also. If you look at Nifty Vitals, Bank Nifty Vitals, then look at the put option, put writing 76,87,000 contracts added. If you look at the next fund expiry, there was some basis shedding, but obviously since Bank Nifty could not breach that level, so there was some sort of pressure. 29,549 was the spot closure, and we discussed the spot closure of 29,515 to 29,620. So it actually got caught in that concession zone, but no issues. PCR 0.91 again supported. We keep discussing in this show that for Bank Nifty, PCR of 0.7 to zero point 0.8 is a very strong support zone. If you look at the IVs are a bit on the higher side, and this is visible in the congestion in the congestion zone. So you might see call writing at the you might see call writing and put buying at the higher levels, but then be patient. It will not be of much problem. If you look at the option chain, then where is the support? If you look at 29,500, 29,600, the PCR is somewhat deteriorated, but no issues. If you look at 29,300, 29,400, there is some decent support which has built up, and we think that 29,300, 29,400 is a very strong support. 29,500, 600 is a congestion zone, but it will be breached very soon. What's the trade setup? As we mentioned in 25th November show, spot of 35.90, 36.70 is very much visible, and still visible post monthly expiry volatility which we saw. As we mentioned on 26th November morning, that the breakout of 29,515, 29,620 zone, Fibonacci cluster on days closing, which is highly critical. Bills could not do it, but no issues on Nifty, they did it. So stay long, keeping stop loss at 2880 to 29,060. That will again be a buy zone. If there's a dip, that can be bought. As we mentioned on 25th and 26th of November show, that 2880, 29,960 is a buy zone. Please, those who created the longs must carry the longs for a target of 35.90, 36.70. So which will be visible very soon. Yes, looking at the global markets, volatility might remain. If you look at intraday multi-day options view, then carry 30,100 call option, which is in profit, and buy call option of 30,500, which was trading at 306 odd rupees at 3:30 p.m. yesterday. Hold it till 3rd of December expiry, or till Bank Nifty spot hitting 35.90, 36.70. So this call option will also be profitable for you. So this was the trade setup for Nifty and Bank Nifty. Join our Telegram channel, which has some 5,000 plus existing subscribers. And other than that, you can join our SMA family of 25,000 plus members across social media handles. Thanks for watching Nifty Morning Well with Sharad. Have a very nice trading day and have a very nice weekend. Thank you.